Hey guys, Uncle Ray, welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. Let's start with the fact 90% of all people that invest in crypto lose money. My goal is to get you in that 10% that make money. Now, I want you to think about something right now. Have you been buying green candles or red candles? You know, I used to be a licensed 3 futures and options trader. And when you're trading commodities, you get used to taking profits and the volatility because if you don't act fast, it disappears. And it's exactly like that in crypto, especially when you're not in altcoin season. And we're not in altcoin season. That being said, I believe Ethereum could kick off altcoin season. And if nothing else, at least get us to the point where things are moving up and the Ethereum ecosystem starts to activate. And you see the really good projects that have been built on Ethereum start to move. And if I'm right, well, you should watch this video because you might get left behind. Now, this is not financial advice, and I know people hate Ethereum, but when you don't want to talk about it and you don't understand Ethereum or you're biased toward Ethereum, you're probably going to miss the big picture. And the odds are, if you don't have that understanding of what Ethereum brings to the table, you're probably going to be in that 90% club of people that lose money. So at least hear me out, and I'm going to tell you two of my biggest bags, my number two of my biggest conviction plays, and give you a lot of alpha along the way. All right, hit that like button. Let's dive into it. Look at the fear and greed index, guys. If this doesn't get you excited, I don't know what will. I did a video like a year ago and I said, if you just do nothing else, if you don't want to learn a single thing, just buy when it gets orange, sell when it gets green. Never do the opposite. You will get wrecked. It's that simple, guys. And there's nothing about crypto that is simple. This is the easiest, hardest money you'll ever make. But the concepts don't change. The people that are in the 10% group, guys, they are excited. I hope it gets even more greener and goes down. Your risk gets less and less. I want more tokens that I have high conviction in. I got dry powder. I want this market to collapse. I'm still bullish. And guys, it is time to pay attention. Get a game plan. Now, I know I'm ranting, but guys, it's going to be a lot of alpha. We're going to look at a lot of charts. Stay with me. All right. Before we dive into it, I just want to let you know, guys, I'm very proud of creating my inner circle Discord group. And it is launching Friday night at midnight. Time's running out. If you have an interest in being part of that group and getting that 10% club, stay tuned till the end. We're going to talk about it. All right. Guys, I know people hate Ethereum and they don't like to talk about it. But, you know, the majority of people that I follow, some of the smartest people in crypto, 95% of them are extremely bullish on Ethereum. I don't like Ethereum, and quite frankly, if I have the choice of two tokens that I'm comparing, and I don't know which one to buy, but I want to buy one of them, I'm going to buy the one on Solana's ecosystem, right? I still stack some Ethereum projects because I think I have to, and I have high conviction, but I hate the gas fees. But here's what Ethereum has, whether you like it or not, and no one cares what we think. Wall Street doesn't care about those fees. They care about the security. They created the Ethereum Enterprise Alliance. That's all the big corporations in the world, the JP Morgans and the Googles and IBMs, they're all part of it. And they run around the world, tell everybody, stack on Ethereum. Period. They didn't create the Solana Enterprise Alliance or the XRP Enterprise Alliance. None of that. They created the one on Ethereum. And this is a fact. There's not a project out there that isn't, it has to be EMV compatible or it won't make it in crypto. The dominant adoption, bar none, is Ethereum's ecosystem. You want to talk about real world assets? Wall Street stacking, they're stacking it on Ethereum. Don't let anyone kid you. And if they're not stacking it directly on Ethereum, what are they stacking it on? The number one chart in crypto, Mantra, built on Ethereum. They pay Ethereum fees. What's the second best chart in all of blockchain, in all of crypto right now? Ondo, stacked on Ethereum. So, you know, if you don't, whether you like Ethereum or not, you have to deal with it and understand it. And I really believe it can kick off uh, a big run in crypto. May not kick off altcoin season, but guys, I think we're going to have something extremely bullish about to happen. Now, no one talks about shorting, and quite frankly, most people don't understand it. But there are more puts, which are people betting that Ethereum's going lower, and shorts on Ethereum than any time in history. I can almost, well, I'm not going to say guarantee it, but guys, you don't short from the lows. You can do that in a bear market, but you're out of your mind to short a project like Ethereum in the bull run that's not pumping. When Ethereum makes its new all-time high, I will be shorting it. But you don't short the lows. You're about to get a short squeeze and watch Ethereum rip. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. Market makers love that liquidity of the stupid people on leverage. People are about to get wrecked that are going against Ethereum, and you're going to see a huge move up. I really am convinced of that. And when that happens, that hopefully is going to light up its ecosystem. Now, I want you to listen to something. Most people think Coin Bureau is very, very legit. I don't like the way they change their channel and stuff, but they have 2.5 or more than 2.5 million followers. And so when they speak, people listen. And they just did a video that says Bitcoin to boom and altcoins doomed. Here's the honest truth. He talks about Ethereum and he talks about the liquidity. See, that's what people don't understand. When you're putting in $500 million, you can't just jump into any project. They want that security, first of all, so they don't get hacked or it doesn't shut down, but they need that liquidity. And that's what Ethereum has. And they can stake it and they can restake it and they can run nodes to offset all the crazy fees. Now, listen what Coin Bureau had to say about liquidity and Ethereum. And I 100% agree.
And this brings me to the big question, and that's which cryptos will benefit the most if the rest of the crypto market starts catching up with the majors. Believe it or not, but the number one answer is Ethereum. And that's because of that one golden word we've been repeating again and again: liquidity. Ethereum is slow and expensive, but it's secure and it's liquid, both on-chain and off-chain.
See, we don't need to get into that, guys, but see, that's what Wall Street cares about. And I said on my very first video, whether we like it or not, and it was an educated guess 3 years ago, but now it's playing out to be true, that the governments, primarily the U.S. governments, the central banks, and Wall Street pick winners and losers. And that is true. And they have picked Ethereum. And I have no doubt, 100% conviction, I'm putting my money where my mouth is, that Ethereum will hit a new all-time high in this bull run, period. And I'm betting on it. We're going to talk about it. All right, let's look at the charts. This is the total market cap. This is others, excluding the top 10. Guys, this is probably representing your altcoin. If you everything's getting wrecked. And I think, and this is why I'm so positive, we're probably going to get in this little yellow area right here. If we're lucky. It may have already bounced. But, in my opinion, if you got some dry powder, it's time to at least do that first entry with your dry powder dollar cost averaging in. If it gets down to here, buy a little more. hopefully it collapses and you can buy a little more. I don't really think we're going to go immense uh, amount down for the stronger projects, but the weaker, low altcoins, man, they can keep going down. But if you have conviction and you 100% believe they're going to make a new all-time high in this bull run, pay attention. And I would at least start BCA and N. Now, look at Bitcoin dominance. It's just getting stronger and stronger and stronger. The world is in love with Bitcoin and that Bitcoin reserve. You know, it's changing the game. The conversation around Bitcoin has changed. Everyone is starting to believe it's a real legit asset. Bitcoin dominance may never drop, but I still believe we'll have altcoin season 100%. And the reason being, when Wall Streets and big whales make a ton of money, they're greedy just like me and you. They're going to take a percent before this bull runs over and start, going into retail and taking more of your liquidity. And I say that with love, but that is going to happen. It may not happen and pump the 40 million. I just updated. I thought it was 34 million. It's 40 million altcoins out there. They're not all going to rip, but the ones that do are going to probably make life-changing gains for people. All right, USDT. Guys, I did a video and I'll leave a link at the end. You want to see it go down. When it's going down, that's people putting money into the market from altcoins. When it goes up, which it's doing right as we speak, that means people are taking profits or losses, whatever, but they're going from alts into stable coins. The good news is the money's not leaving crypto, guys. It's not disappearing. No one's buying real estate. No one's putting it back in the bank. They're putting it in stable coin to redeploy. And there's millions upon millions of dollars ready to buy this market. You need to be bullish and you need to have a game plan. All right, let's look at Ethereum's chart against Bitcoin. It's been bleeding, and some people don't think it's found the bottom. I do. I believe the bottom is in. And you can see this yellow line. And then if you look at, let's see the monthly. See, guys, I think it's found the bottom. It's starting to consolidate and it's going to go up. Ethereum is by far one of my biggest plays. Look at this, guys. This is the current chart. If that's not bullish, I don't know what is. I think the bottom is in. And when people keep shorting it and the market makers jump down there and take that liquidity, you're going to see this thing absolute rip, in my opinion. So one of my by far, my biggest bag at the moment is Ethereum. All right, here's probably my second biggest bag, and it is Superverse. Now, it's on Ethereum. So if I'm right, and Ethereum gets to a new all-time high, I believe Superverse at that time will be at a new all-time high for this bull run, right? And I think it will just be getting started. The reason I am in Superverse is because of the Neo Tokyo group. I believe in the founder, Alex Becker. All those boys are in crypto. It's an infrastructure play, and I believe 100%, no matter what, the big money, the liquidity is going to roll in to gaming. And if Superverse doesn't do well, probably nothing, and I do mean nothing in gaming, will probably do well. We're all screwed, but we have to place that bet. And to me, Superverse is one of the most conservative plays in all of crypto gaming. Now, it's not going to give you the upside that some of the, low uh, altcoins are, or some of the games, but the risk is 10 times more, in my opinion. All right, guys. That being said, I just created a coaching course where I put my calls and all the knowledge of all the coaching I've been doing into a course. I'm excited about it. If you have an interest, click the link down below. It's only $250. It's half price for this launch. And I really think it will help you get in that 10% club. And I'm really proud of this course. And it comes with one Zoom call. That being said, you're running out of time for my inner circle. It's half price right now. It's going to be $99.99 in the future, and it's only $49.99 a month right now. So guys, if you have an interest, click the link below, sign up, and we'll get you started. And the launch starts Friday at midnight, and I'm really excited. I want to build the best crypto community out there, like-minded people that have a strategy, understand how to take profits, understand, how to compare projects, understand their own risk reward, and hopefully they'll get a game plan and they'll get in that 10% club. That's what I want for everyone. Now, whether you take me up on that or not, guys, do yourself a favor. Get a game plan. Take profits or become the prophets. And remember this, if the majority were right, the majority would be rich. So when all the people you're listening to, like if you line up 100 people in a room and 90 are telling you something, I'd listen to the 10 because they're the ones that are going to take the money out of the pockets of those 90 people who all are thinking the same way. Oh, you can't buy right now. Altcoin season's over. Whatever's going through their mind, well, good on you. I don't believe any of that. I believe this is still the biggest opportunity you're going to get in your lifetime. I can't imagine anything being more of an opportunity than this bull run. Not the next bull run. It's probably going to be a lot different. This is the last chance to change your life, in my opinion. Not financial advice, but guys, when you look at the charts I've been showing, we're getting down there. The fear and greed index is getting down there. And it's time to get to stacking. I can't be more bullish. Anyway, hopefully this gave you some alpha, and hopefully you'll be part of the inner circle. Take care, guys.